Hi there. Welcome to my channel, currently called Let's Have a Day. I'm Cami, and this is my attempt at a video diary. I will talk about my mood for the day and my focus, and all of this is in an attempt to be more productive. Productivity doesn't mean I get everything done all the time. It just means I moved even just a little bit instead of spending the day escaping my thoughts and my tasks. So, welcome. Let's have a check-in first. My mood is okay, possibly even motivated. Moods are kind of weird because I can't say this was my mood today because my mood changes about every hour. So I am in an okay mood, not down, not depressed or anything. And my brain keeps thinking, okay, right after this, we're going to get up and we're going to do these things. We're going to do it. And sometimes that happens and sometimes it doesn't. So I'm just calling myself possibly motivated. We'll see. Physically, I have no major complaints. I'm fine. Focus. I am going to try today to do at least 3 things on my list. That's 1, focus. 2, focus is I'm going to go to bed by midnight. I'm going to talk about this a little bit more in the video, but what I know for a fact is when I stay up too late and get up too late, it does nothing good for my habits and my processes and my ability to move forward. So my focus today is to do 3 things, little or big, and go to bed by midnight so that I can get up at like 8 or 9 tomorrow and feel motivated. Affirmation for the day is it's okay to only do a little. It's better to do a little than none at all. It's okay to only do a little. It's better to do a little than none at all. Meeting myself where I'm at today is I stayed up too late. I got up too late. Okay, that happened. I'm going to try to do better today. I'm accepting that as what is. So, what did I get done yesterday? Interesting, because I definitely got done the part about making a to-do list. That I did. I did not get any of those tasks done. Not a single one. Not a single one. It was, I spent a lot of the hours of the day binge watching the first 3 Hunger Games because, that's not going to watch itself, so I got to do it, right? And it's a thing that happens to me sometimes where I just, I don't know, I get it in my mind, I got to watch this. And binge watching is like an amazing invention and a terrible invention because when I was younger, you could only watch things when they came on TV. That was it. I'm old enough to remember when there was no internet, and that if there was something on TV we wanted to watch and we were going to miss it, we had to set the VCR, right? And so what a part of me is I don't like things that I can't complete. I don't like to be left hanging. When I pick books to read, if they're multiple books like trilogies or whatever, I will wait until literally every single book is published before I will read it. I say in quotations because I listen. I'm an audiobook listener. But I don't like listening to a book and it's the end and then there's a year or 2 until the next book is released, partly because I don't remember things that well and I would have to reread. And this, I want to watch The Ballad of Snakes and Songbirds, the latest Hunger Games movie, but I felt like I need to watch the first 4 movies before I do that because I don't remember a lot of stuff and it's easier for me to put it all together that way. So anyhow, I did that and that happened. Today's another day. We're going to give it another go. Today I want to talk about ways we can self-medicate to help make dealing with our mental illness a little bit easier. By self-medicate, I don't mean drinking or THC or any other substances. In fact, those just make my situation worse. As much as I love having a good few drinks with some friends and some laughs, what I do know is that afterwards it may take me a few or several days to recover mentally. If I have a few drinks, it can go two ways. One is that I have a few drinks and lots of laughs and everything, and the next day I feel pretty good. But sometimes, though, I will have a few drinks, lots of laughs, and then I will feel kind of down for the next several days. So I always know it's a gamble doing that. But once again, by self medicate, those aren't the things I'm talking about. It's it's some things that my psych has been telling me will help for years, but it's taken me way too long. That not doing these things is self harm, essentially. So, self medicate. One of the ways that I can self medicate is sleep. Quality sleep is huge in managing mental health. There's plenty of evidence out there about how sleep or lack of sleep affects our brain function. In my experience, setting a bedtime and a wake up time and sticking to it is vital to my mental health. Of course, I kind of I suck at this. It's a habit that I have never been able to stick with, but I keep trying. I keep trying. I keep, like, sometimes my sleep schedule's way off. I'm up because I'm a night owl, and my brain wants to stay up until 4 in the morning or sunrise or whatever, and then sleep away the day. And there's nothing wrong with that specifically, except for then you were on the opposite schedule of everybody else. And when I was working outside the house, that was hard, super hard. If I stayed up all night and then had to go to work the next morning, I was non-functional. And the way it is with my family now, I don't want to be sleeping all day while they're up and around. So and ultimately, as good as it might feel to stay up all night doing something, it feels better and more healthy to go to bed at the, and it's important to, and I've found this but never been able to stay really consistent at it. It is important to pick a consistent time that we go to bed and that we wake up, because then our body gets attuned to it, and then that helps to improve the quality of the sleep. And good sleep does a whole lot to repair our mind, to put things in order, and, it helps us be in a better frame of mind the next day. Especially if bad stuff is going on, especially if you're feeling really down about something or bad stuff is going on. Trying to get some sleep will do a world of good towards helping you process more the next day. I so like I said, I've only been able to manage it for a few days at a time, and this week is a really good example. It's what reminded me. It's like I'd been doing really good, going to bed by midnight, getting up around 8 or 9 in the morning, functioning all day, doing okay. And then my bedtime started creeping back and back and back till I wasn't going to bed until 1:30 or 2:30, and that's when I take my medications. And the kind of medications I take for nighttime knock me out. The later I take them, the longer it takes for them to process through my system. So then I'm staying, and then I'm getting up too late. Or if I do make myself get up earlier, then I'm groggy and not functional. So I'm not very good at it, but here's what I do. Even though I'm not very good at it, I still keep trying. Okay, every day is a new day. So every day is a day that I can make myself go to bed by midnight. And every day is a new day. Even if I went to bed at 2:30 last night, which I didn't, it was 1:30, okay, that's much better. But even if I went to bed late last night, if I make myself get up at 8 in the morning, then that makes me tireder earlier so that I can take my meds and go to bed. So at any given nighttime or morning, I can sort of force myself back onto the schedule. And I have to have motivation to do that, which of course not having enough sleep affects my motivation, blah, blah, blah. It's a vicious circle. The trick is to keep trying. Yes, I failed, I fucked it up, I'm in the wrong sleep pattern. It's okay. It is okay. Try again. Try today again. If you fail, that's okay. Try tomorrow. Just keep trying is the key. Okay, so oh my gosh, this is 10 minutes already. Okay, that's all I'm going to talk about today, because I have a few more self-medication techniques that I do, and I do want to be able to talk about them in depth. So that's it for today. I hope you found something useful in my rambling, and let's get out there and have a day.